Hello everyone, Jacob here. The Shrek franchise has had an insane amount of products released in the early 2000s. Twinkies, a pinball machine, over 30 video games, and even microwave popcorn. You name it, they've made it. While many of these things are honestly not great, there are some hidden gems that people need to hear about. Today, I will be telling you about the best Shrek game that you have never heard of. This game is actually a mobile game. Now I'm sure you're wondering how a mobile game could be any good. Trust me, it's good. Remember, this was before all the landfill that is the mobile game industry today. Enough beating around the bush. Here is Toontastic Jr. Shrek.
Welcome to Toontastic Jr. Shrek.
That is clearly not the voice of Mike Myers. Honestly, Toontastic Jr. Shrek is more of a movie-making app than just a traditional video game. But whatever, let me just call it a game. I always loved using movie-making apps because I've just always had a fascination with making movies. When I was like 7, I used to mess around with stop motion using my Legos. When I was like 7, I used to use my Legos to make stop motion movies, which were always terrible and at 3 FPS. So I would just go on my iPod Touch and look up movie maker apps to find new games, and that's how I found the Shrek game. I really like how the animators made Shrek look in this app. The art style is genuinely good. I clicked on the little settings button in the corner, and it takes me to this menu. This basically shows the demographic for this game, which is basically just 6-year-olds and younger. This basically adjusts certain cosmetic features of the game. The hero setting allows me to have full character arm and leg control. Do we dare dance so close to the sun? Since I'm 2 years old, I'm gonna choose Squire for now. Anyways, let's make a movie. First, you start by choosing 3 scenes for your mini-film.
Let's make a movie! To start, pick a beginning, a middle, and an ending.
You usually have a variety of places and settings to choose from, but since I had the free version, I only get the 3 default scenes. I can't even buy the DLC because the app was delisted a few years ago. The only reason I'm able to play the initial game as it is because I had downloaded it before it was delisted, therefore it's tied to my Apple ID, so I can re-download it whenever I want. But the DLC remains locked. So, after we choose our 3 scenes, we finally get to record them.
Our story begins.
We can use our fat fingers to move the characters on screen. Once it says action, we basically reenact that scene from Shrek. Or just say whatever you want, it really doesn't matter. When you finish, you can review your performance. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Then either redo or choose music. I can't play any of it because of it's just music from the original Shrek soundtrack. It's not original or anything crazy cool. So, you film the other 2 scenes, and then you get to name it and say who directed it.
Whoa, that was great! One last step, and we can watch your movie. What's the name of your movie? And who created it?
Boom, you just made a movie. That's right, 8-year-old me was a filmmaker. You'd think that I would get bored of using the same 3 scenes over and over again, but no. I kept making stuff. So that is the majority of this game. Oh yeah, there was another feature in this game called Story Share. It basically allowed you to make these Shrek movies with someone across the United States. Think of it like Shrek FaceTime. It doesn't seem to be a feature anymore, at least it wasn't in the app version I have, and I think it's sadly been lost to time. Now you might be asking yourself, how have I not heard of this amazing app? Well, one reason is that it just wasn't promoted that well. I mean, the official Shrek Facebook account posted this cool Christmas image, and it kinda advertised the app. Make your own Shrek movies for free with Toontastic Jr. Shrek. I found this poster for the Shrek game. I don't remember where I found it though. Also, there are basically no YouTube videos about this game at all. And then there's this ad for the app, which is honestly a little bit low quality and just looks like it was shot in some kid's home.
Princess and the ogre fall in love, and the dragon yells, "Dinner!"
Toontastic Jr. Shrek.
And then the big bad dragon said,
Dinner.
Please download our app, Toon Game Jr. So, let's talk about the masterminds behind this amazing Shrek game. Toontastic Jr. Shrek was created by Launchpad Toys. They'd made some other games like Toontastic Jr. Kung Fu Panda and Toontastic Jr. Pirates, and finally, Toontastic. This was like their main game. It was actually pretty cool. It had custom characters, you could elevate the music, it was really advanced. The company was actually bought by Google back in 2017. So, what did Google do with this company? They made the worst app known to man. I'm sorry, the 3D characters do not look good. Maybe this is just me, but the original animation style was extremely charming, and this just looks too artificial. I just don't like it, and the app just doesn't feel the same as its predecessor. However, it does say that the app is free with no ads or in-app purchases whatsoever. That is genuinely amazing. It's just a shame the app isn't that good. Anyways, Shrek. I need to know specifically the exact person who drew this beautiful ogre for this amazing app. It did take some time to find the original artist, but I did. Catherine Thomason, an employee under Launchpad Toys, made this amazing artwork. We can confirm this by going under the Game Art tab on our website. We can see all these characters and backgrounds used in the app. I just found it funny to see Farquaad and Ogre Fiona on such a professional website. It's just sad that the game did not get the attention it deserved. Call it an app, call it a movie maker, I call it a game. And this is one of the Shrek games that I feel like deserved much more recognition than it initially had. I'm hoping that I can share this information with you so that you learn something about Shrek today. Oh yeah, I made a second channel, Jacob's B-Sides. Basically, that's where my future vacation videos will be, and other content that I think is too low quality or just unfit for this channel. That's right, I'm giving you my trash. There should be a few videos on there already, but that's all for now. Bye, and see ya! No.